Surprise.
WCTH returning character threatens to end Elizabeth and Nathan's relationship before it even begins. A man from Elizabeth's past is about to return to Hope Valley and shake things up for the school teacher. Who is Thomas Higgins from When Calls the Heart? Here's everything to know about the returning character and his relationship with Elizabeth. When Calls the Heart is Hallmark's historical drama series following the residents of Hope Valley, a small town in Western Canada. The series is based on the Jeanette Oke book and the 2013 Hallmark original movie of the same name. It centers around Elizabeth Thatcher, a young teacher accustomed to high society life who moves to Hope Valley to teach her first classroom. The show first debuted in 2014 and is currently on its 11th season. The upcoming season 11 episode, Believe, will feature a character that viewers haven't seen in over 5 seasons. Unfortunately, the reunion won't be a pleasant one for everyone's favorite Hope Valley teacher. Keep reading to learn more about Thomas Higgins and his dark past on When Calls the Heart. Who is Thomas Higgins from When Calls the Heart? A preview for the 6th episode of Season 11 shows the return of Thomas Higgins, and Elizabeth doesn't seem too happy to see him. "Good morning, Miss Thornton," Higgins says as he sneaks up on Elizabeth in her classroom. "What are you doing here?" she responds, looking shocked and terrified. Higgins is the superintendent of the school board and a foe of Elizabeth's. He made his first and only appearance on WCTH in the Season 4 episode, Heart of a Teacher. As Elizabeth explains in the preview, Higgins nearly costed her job a few years ago. Back in Season 4, Higgins got Elizabeth fired from her teaching job in Hope Valley after he wrote a letter claiming she had used her family's influence to land the position. As it turned out, Elizabeth's mother had used her money to attempt to keep Elizabeth in Hamilton. Higgins was aware that Elizabeth had not bribed anyone for her job, but wrote the letter to punish her for turning down his romantic advances. She also learned that Higgins had been sexually harassing another woman in Hamilton named Francine Fessler. Elizabeth was eventually able to clear her name and get her job back, but Higgins seemingly went unpunished. Based on the preview for Episode 6, the superintendent appears to be up to no good again. At one point, Rosemary Coulter asks Elizabeth if Higgins propositioned her again after their reunion. Later in the clip, Elizabeth sees Higgins getting touchy with Faith Carter. She then tells new love interest Nathan Grant, "I need to make sure he never does this again." The promo ends with Higgins issuing a stern threat to Elizabeth, telling her, "Who do you think you are?" Higgins will look a little different in the upcoming episode, as the role was recast. The villain was originally played by Jason McKinnon, a Hallmark veteran who has appeared in countless movies for the network. He even co-starred with Aaron Krakow in the 2019 holiday movie Sensibility and Snowmen. Higgins will now be played by James Cott. The recurred on the hit Netflix romance Virgin River as Don and made his Hallmark debut in 2019, appearing in all 3 installments of the Hallmark movies and mysteries franchise A Ruby Herring Mystery. He also appeared in the 2023 movie Christmas on Cherry Lane. When Calls the Heart airs on Sundays on Hallmark at 9/8C and streams on Peacock. Watch When Calls the Heart on Peacock $5.99 plus. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.